Yo, what's up, Kurt? How we doing? How we doing? Hope you are doing good, man. I just looked at your piece. I can price check it for you right now if you want. It was a robe or a tunic? Here's 3 strength, 3 dex right here, but this one's better than the one you had. This one's slightly better. So I would do something like 7k, bro. If you want it to sell fast, but you can probably get it for like a little bit more than 7k. See? Just don't gym it. Something like 7k-ish. Alright, I'm kind of wanting to see if we can 0 to hero on Wizard, bro. I also kind of need to make money, though, so we'll see. I need another reliable way to make money that's just a little bit more fun. Yeah, it's not... You know how market is. It's a rough estimate, but you're welcome, bro. I also plan to play significantly more high roller today. Oh. That's a Warlock. Damn, bro. Thank you, mother trucker. I must have missed more than I thought. Okay, well, I'm gonna get warmed up a little bit here. That's my first game on today. And you could tell. A little bit too many misses. I'm upset about that one because it was a good spawn. Booyah. I was kind of tilted today because I played Ranger and Mage and did nothing but lose every game. Okay, bro. You took a long break from the game, didn't you? Also, those are hard classes to play. I never want to be running around with less than 2 fireballs. To be honest, we can just open doors. Like, I don't have to blow them to hell. Oh, you're like, you weren't missing your shots and you're still dying? Well, were you hitting them in the head? Maybe you can improve there. And then also, a lot of it is like spacing and positioning. And then depending on if you're running gear or not. You know. Classes are just... Oh shit. What was that? I'm so dead. Yeah, proc that guy up. I played 3v3 and my guys just insta-died every fight. Okay, that's not your fault, bro. I wouldn't worry about that then, bro. What are you gonna do about that? Oh, this is the same Warlock we just died to. Get revenge. I frocked that. I frocked that cleric up. Hurt me? Bro. Okay, we finally made it to graveyard. That was a bit of a crazy start there just to get to a graveyard, but see if we can play slow here. Okay, young Tony. I'm assuming is the cleric. Morningstar. Gone on a bit of a killing spree here. This is a different cleric, I guess. Here's these two. Where'd he go? He must die. Alright. A crazy start. We're able to get in. Start the fight, get out, reset, and then we got to be the third partier there, so not bad. Now we should get a free graveyard here. I was hoping this guy was geared because he was killing everyone, but he didn't really have anything for us. Check this guy. We got meds at least. A little bit of money. Okay. We go ahead and grab this before someone else does, so that I can have it. Then I'm gonna make sure this is. See, like, I'm gonna take that. 'Cause I'm only missing out on one knowledge. This gives me action speed. Okay, I don't want to. It was a bit of luck, but you know, we'll take it. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck. Game. Not wrong with that. Nice, 2 kills already. Yes, sir. And I will take that for what we had already. Our movement speed. Need to be fast on Wizard. Okay. I feel like we didn't make enough money yet. I want to keep looting around the edge. We'll go this way, I guess. I don't really know where a good route is, to be honest. Another body here. Another body that. Jeez. This is a Sork. Or Wiz. No, it's a Sork. There's a longsword. Oh, nice. Lots of meds. Lots of meds. Well, we have all the meds. Looks like this guy maybe looted the rest of the graveyard for us. Oh, wow. Okay. It's not crazy for us, but we still get passing speed. Shoot. Maybe we take Staff Mastery and become a bonk Warlock this video. Yes. Alright, not bad. And let's see what we can get done on the next floor. Got a lot of treasure shoot and another dead body. Bro. That looks geared actually. The hell? Okay, well. Guess that's one way to start a 0 to hero. The hell? That whole match was just carnage. Now we've got full Cobalt Rogue kit. Okay, well. Sell off as much of that kit as we can. Profit later on. I don't know how that guy died. That is crazy. I would rather go ahead and vendor this stuff so that we can just make money on it later. Because the odds that... We'll just keep the cloak, I guess. Try to keep whatever I can. Try to put whatever I can in here that's probably most valuable. Figure out the stiletto, actually. Okay, wow. That might be the best start to a 0 to hero I've ever had. Just 2 free kills and a free Cobalt kit. I think that's literally the best start I've ever had to a 0 to hero, so I will literally take that every day of the week. Alright. Gotta do a little bit of inventory organization here. Sometimes though, when you get lucky, it's when it ends the worst. So let's just try to stay locked here a little bit. Okay. The Vs. Normally I would kinda want to go towards that, but since I'm Wiz, I don't have really any way of self-heal. Other than my The way I just fireballed myself. Yeah, I kind of don't. There's a pile here, but I think it'll probably get me killed. Hot chip, I 100% agree. I think that they will actually do that at some point. They mentioned it in the last dev Q&A, which was... Ooh, I actually forgot, like last week maybe? That the game is actually already well optimized for console, and that's... I don't think they directly said that that's what they're looking to do, but... I personally think this game would translate pretty well. Because of how melee-centered it is. I just hope that console doesn't ruin the balancing of the game. Sometimes, you know, like, we all know how it is. This is why it would be nicer to have Magic Missile, but I feel like Ice Bolt is so good. The only thing I'd swap here is maybe Ice Bolt for Magic Missile. But it's really nice to have Magic Missile to clear mobs. Okay, let's just check this out. Going to the wheel. Not only is wheel a good place for loot, but it's also just a good place to fight as a caster, so... Brought Shrine. Also, we won't be that far from a red, which is also nice. Imagine playing Ranger on console. I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Like, if console players get aim assist, you know what I'm saying? That could be pretty cancer. Alright. Try to lock in. There's someone here. There was someone here? Oh, they're up top. That means they have gold key or something. The rogue? He's gonna kill me, bro. This presents an interesting set of challenges. Because if he is looting gold key room, I want to... Oh. Dropped. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. He's gonna camp this door. I don't know if we can do anything about this, guys. As you guys know, if you play any game as an invis character, just command so much respect. Because there's so much space they could be occupying. Not a bad hand, Crossy. He's just gonna sit up there because he knows that I know he wants to go to risk it. Problem is, if we risk it, like I just run is over. If I fail, all the way up there. He did drop. There's two people. Maybe. Oh no, he's fighting a... Fighting a champion up there. This is just such a bad room to try to fight this guy in. There he goes. No, bro. No. I could have just kept kiting, bro. Why did I go in? Look at his HP. I could have just kept kiting. I'm such an enter, bro. I am such an enter. I'm such an enter, bro. That was such a good round that I just ruined. From a stupid decision. Such a dumb decision. Alright, well. Guess we got this juicer road kit. Cannot believe someone's going full cobalt and norms. It was not unlucky, bro. It was played poorly. Okay, well. I mean, technically we could still do a 0 to hero. Because this whole kit is crazy. For Norm's kit. Rank too big. I'm trying to get it sold. Ability and action speed. These gloves don't even exist. I can't believe I frocked that up. Literally all I had to do was hit any spell, like, and just not go in. But I had Barb Brain for a second and we lost. I wonder if I could run. I think, that's a good question. I like a very like mid-tier PC. And even my PC sometimes struggles with this game, bro. So I don't know, it depends on your laptop. The game is not actually, like, unfortunately not very well optimized. So you got that to contend with. Oh, not 4,000. It's a Norms kit, by the way, guys. That is just ridiculous. 2 strength. Everything was mid-rolled, too. Two fizz power, 1 add weapon, was it? Yeah. Okay, this is like worth nothing. What the hell? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I frocked that up so badly. Guys, we got like handed a 0 to hero run on a silver platter. And I had Ooga Booga Brain and ruined it. Okay, so what we can do is we can keep playing whatever, but I'm gonna wait for all of this to sell. I undercut all of it. Then I can collect it all at once, and that will be our budget for 0 to hero whiz kit. So that's the thing though, is I also kind of want to work on a build for Warlock, a build guide that I've been doing. Problem is I need like a turbo kit for it. We either farm for that turbo kit or I do more 0 to hero stuff. Now I kind of want to play Wiz though. We'll play a little more Wiz. That guy was literally 1 HP. Gosh, darn it, bro. Rogue can be hard to deal with because they can double jump and they're hard to hit. But as a wizard, I should just never go melee. On Warlock, you can kind of turn on people a little easier. But you still shouldn't though, even on Warlock. You like definitely shouldn't on Wiz. But it is what it is. Move on. It's like a $700 Windows laptop, so probably not. I mean, you kind of don't risk anything. I'm just going to try hot chip, you know what I mean? Because like, you can just buy the normal free version. Like, just play normals and just see if it works. Personally, bro, I think this game is so good that it's worth a try. And then if you love it and it works well for your computer, you can upgrade. Like 25 bucks. What's the best beginner class? Definitely pay fighter, bro. It's fighter 100%. And to be honest, if you end up playing on console, that would benefit you too, because fighter would also be a good class to play on console. Some people might tell you like barbarian, but trust me, it's fighter. I will say barbarian does take, it's very slight, but barbarian does take slightly less skill. Very slightly less. But with fighter, it takes barely more skill. And you can do like a lot more different stuff with it. So I definitely say fighter. And it's honestly not close. Okay, that archer stood in my way. I didn't even want to kill him. All of the casters are the hard classes pretty much. But unfortunately in this game, if you don't play ranged, it's like kind of trolling, to be honest. Range is OP in this game. Sorcerer is very easy and strong class for beginner, trust me. No, Sorcerer is, in my opinion, the hardest class to play. Sorcerer and Druid are the two hardest classes to play. Oh, we have a little wizard. He shot me out of invis. He's hacking. Why is he so scared, bro? By the way, never fight a ranger on bridge like this. I'm doing this because I don't care. Lose? I care if I lose, but I'm not risking anything if I do. No way, bro. Oh, you stooped to, huh? Yeah, I just got double hit by the log. That's a problem, no? Hey, Mr. Sorcerer. You let me reset at least? Okay, no. So, this is the worst part about Wizard. Is that you have spell charges. And, meditation gives me my spell charges back. So you see how I have like 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4, whatever? Bro. This is so stupid. Don't do this ever. Want one invis. Oh, yep. That was so dumb. Don't do that. So that's how they balance this class. Which, to me, is a stupid way to balance a class, but... No. Balance it with spell charges. Fire. No way, bro. a lonely that guy is stripped to the bone. Okay, technically we still have a 0 to hero that could work. That's the sorcerer killed this guy. Gonna have to win a fight without meds and without full HP. Easy claps. Also, another good thing, Hot Chip, if you end up picking up the game about fighter, is that some classes like need good gear to work, and fighter does not. Smart play by him actually. Might get the skeleton on him though. Okay. Maybe one day I'll get to loot my body and get the meds off of it. Okay, there's a bard now. Bro. So we're trolling. I can't even get to graveyard. My whole play is like a normal 0 to hero to get to graveyard, but... Alright, well... I can't believe I trolled that first attempt at the 0 to hero so hard. Dead. Yeah, that's the build I just made a video on. It's very strong. See, bro. Yeah, I kind of griefed my entire game. I can't even lie. If I could have just gotten the ranger kill, gotten the meds from it, then I had a chance, bro. Okay, a lot of it sold. 1K. 800, 1500, so 1500. So we have a 2.5K budget. Obviously I'll collect it later, but I want to collect it all at once, ideally. That would be a short 0 to hero, but you know, it's okay. You know what's another thing we could do that a lot of people do that they're really cracked at Wiz is you can just take this off for max MS, and then just go straight into high roller and try to get a kill. Snowball from that. Pretty hard to do though. I unfortunately am not that good on wizard, so do I have any kits in here? No. Edge. This skill, Hot Chip, is like the one that's like way more powerful in PvP than what I'm using, but it's just annoying because you can't get your spell charges back for free. In case you were wondering why I do it. I could play some geared Sork also. So we'll see. Can you make a glass cannon build? Like on which class? On wizard? Wizard kind of is the glass cannon class, like already, innately. There's a little bit of utility, especially if I run 10 spell, but yeah, bro. It's not that hard on Wiz. Wiz is already geared to be like the... Look, so I only have 98 HP. Like, this is like the glass cannon class, pretty much, already. That's why I die so easily. It's why, like, you're noticing, like, I hit people with 2 spells and they're just dead. That's why it's harder to play in solos, because if you miss your shots, you're just dead. That's a good way to think about it too. Wizard is literally glass cannon the class. And despite what people will tell you, I don't know how much content you consume around this game. Wizard is the best caster in the game. And it is the easiest caster to play. I don't care what other people say. That is my opinion. I will stick to that opinion. Every time I play this class, I feel like my opinion is confirmed. Because I don't have very much time on this class at all. And even in High Roller, it's not that difficult to get kills. That's the problem with this class, is like this class is made to get kills. This class is not made to survive. That's why it's like not quite as good of a solo class. Better for you to just have someone to help you disengage. Or to just be a frontline, you know? Like Wizard, or sorry, Sorcerer and Warlock both have a lot more sustainability. Okay, I'm just gonna, what is it? The Rogue? That was a Rogue. I need to see him is the problem. He looked geared also. We're about to get another... Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna invis in here. Probably on this door. He's right there. Buddy. No way I didn't stick him there. Okay, very bad miss. He cutthroat me. Bro, I didn't think he had cutthroat. What? I didn't think he had cutthroat, but he did. No, he didn't. He had... Wait, why did my spell not go off then? That was a free kill. He literally ducked for a headshot, and I knew he was there. I actually don't know what happened there, to be honest. My ice bolt literally just didn't go off. He ducked directly into a headshot, and I knew he was there. That is actually kind of depressing. The class with the song seems cool, but I guess it's just a lot of buffs. Yes, that class is called Bard. Actually, I have started playing that class this wipe. I had not touched that class at all till this wipe. That class is very, very fun. It's just the highest APM class in the game, so it's kind of got a high barrier to entry. But in my opinion, it's still easier than the caster classes. In my opinion, but... I'm gonna go south here first and see if I can cut someone off and get a free kill before I even go to graveyard. Man, I trolled against that rogue. Wait a minute. The hell? Yeah, well, someone else is in this game already, obviously. Where did they come from? Oh. I think there's two people here. This person has the chicken on him. One person's doing the boss. Okay, never mind. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pull this chicken away from me. I'm gonna third party the boss like a little booty hole. Wizard is a really, really good third-party class. Sorcerer? Oh, it's a Warlock. Oh. Bad. That's the same guy. Change audio in this module? Sounds very odd. I'll check, make sure. I want this guy to come up here though. Another whiz in this game. Got a kill. Second kill. Yeah, Hacha really like Bard. I think it's the most versatile class in the game without losing efficiency. It's very good. I don't know about most versatile. It's pretty good. A Warlock is better than a Wizard in low gear. But overall, my class hard counters his class because of this right here. So we just gotta hit him with a fire spell and we should win for free. There is another guy here. Up top. Okay, also now knows I'm here. Taking a while to do the boss. The last boss is 1/3 HP now. I thought he was ready for a cast on me there. He has the golden skelly skin. I was trying to figure out why he looked like that. Damn it, it reset the boss. So I had to step out to dodge. Okay, well, we wasted all of our time. That actually sucks. Yo, what's up? I don't know how you say your name. Can? Appreciate the sub, bro. Okay, well, guys, I completely fucked it up. Because I was supposed to be able to just take the boss from him, but I accidentally stepped out of the room. So now I'm just a griefer. Oh my gosh, I forgot the chicken was there. Thought I was getting jumped by a rogue, dude. No way you're alive. Okay. Looks like the Wiz did end up dying to a rogue. So rogue is our comp. This lobby to win the lobby. Did they heal me a little bit? What? Did I get my recoverable back? I think a little bit of health missing. Huh. Need to play this class more. This class is... It's just so much easier to get kills on a wizard compared to the other two sorts. The other two casters. Gonna take an arrow. Okay. Gotta be very careful. Oh, it's a rogue. probably gone already. They left it unlooted. We win graveyard without fighting for it, I guess. Unless he comes back. What's up, Mangun? How are you, bro? Hell yeah. I look like a bonk whiz. Pickaxe, that's huge for later on in the run. Okay, and that's the BIS budget gear best piece. Honestly, I should have that equipped default, to be honest. Man, I wish we would have gotten the free boss. That would have been free money for us, but I frocked it up. I knew it. Shameless as hell, bro. Right there. Cringe. I can't really do anything now, guys, unfortunately. I just lost. Yep. Yep. My hand even shook when I tried to aim that because I got nervous. It's just such a cringe class, bro. Like, you have to play so much better than a rogue with invis. I still just don't. I mean, people like it, I guess, because it works. Maybe that's why, but I just don't see how that's like. You could pick however you wanted to play. Why is that the most fun way to play? I don't get it. Okay, once we just need these 3 to sell. And then I can't believe that guy was just dead on the floor. It's because we killed the cleric that killed him, so it was unlooted. I mean, this increases by, that's 1,500 gold, and then this is 800 gold, right? So that's 2,400 gold right there. But it's just, I don't see people buying these pieces thing. What? You definitely make a budget whiz kit. I kind of want to just go and Squire and High Roller and just see if we can make something happen. So we'll see what we can do. What build you currently running on the lock, please? It depends on what map and what I'm going for, if you know what I mean. Like what do you mean specifically? Like just a straight PvP build? Because I will probably play one of my 2 favorite builds. Okay, I'll just give it to you straight. Actually, I'll tell you after this game, because it'll be a little bit easier for me to just show you on Warlock. Yeah, I got you, and more or less PvP, yeah? Okay. Literally, after this game, which likely won't last that long, I will explain the 2 setups I think are the best. Also, assuming you mean caster, by the way. That's what I play. More melee stuff, I could give you like a hybrid setup, but more of a caster guy. Okay. Aggroed the chicken. He died. Oh my god. Oh my god. Free kit, boys. What the frock just happened? Okay, wait, he was not geared at all? I mean... What the... Okay. Okay, bro. Like... What am I looking at right now? The... That's why sometimes I try to tell people, like, just play High Roller, because anything the good that happens to you in High Roller is going to be better than in Norms, because, you know, more going on. Okay, well. Yeah, bro, that's just stupid. Getting free jewelry like that is crazy in this wipe. What am I hearing right now? Oh shit. Why me, bro? Why me? Why me? Bro, what in the frock? Okay, well, reset. I've been playing all Bach Phantomized lately, but I was playing Caster beforehand. I always found myself out of position and dying to fighters and barbs. Yeah. I play HR, but mobs kill me often. Yeah, that's just a part of, like, the learning process, bro. Doesn't matter what, don't let experienced players tell you otherwise. The mobs in this game are very hard. They're very hard. Part of learning, bro. You'll get there. I die to mobs, like, I mean, not often, but I mean, it still happens. Still, like I'm not like, holy crap, that hasn't happened in months. Like, it'll happen, like, you know, once a day or so. Actually, that's it kind of depends on the week, to be honest. Sometimes it's like I don't die to mobs for a while. Oh, you targeted me, bro. How do you get the treatment? There's another guy. Again. Let's just shoot the wizard. Why not? Honestly, frock both of you. Huh? Get after it. Uh-huh. Yes, fight. Oh my god, there's a third one. Oh my god, there's a third one. Oh! I missed the mob by accident. I choked so hard, bro. That was so free. Okay, we can't go through that door because there's a angry velociraptor on the other side. What has happened in this game, by the way, guys? Also, if you're... Shit. If you're pretty new to the game, I would not recommend Warlock right now, bro. Straight up. Another Warlock. Oh my god, I got clipped by the Hellfire. I can catch this guy. Lacking? Just killed the cock. Huh? Dead. Get a nice dark bolt there. How did he get up there? That's what I want to know. Good play on him. I failed the jump, or else that's exactly what I was going to do, and that would have been free as frock, bro. Look how geared this guy was compared to us. Like, bro, this class is just so strong. It's stupid. It feels so much better than Warlock. I hate to say that because I love Warlock, but bro, I think Warlock low-key needs a rework. Okay, I'm not new. Well, nearly 500 hours. Okay. I'm not new, I'm just more starting out, actually play the game and learn the depth of it. I understand. Yeah, honestly, it sounds dumb, but I think I win that fight if I don't fail the jump. Okay, I'm going to give you the two, and I'm probably going to make build guides on both of these, to be honest with you. Also, yes, NA servers are, like, in general, much more active, from what I understand, but... Okay, so, this is just a farming setup, ignore this. In general, I'll give you 3 setups, actually, okay? Now, if you want to save up, like, 10k gold, and basically do what I'm doing on Wizard, you can do exactly what I'm doing with Wizard. You literally just go with this setup, and you do this. Okay, and you go, honestly, don't do Howard, either Crystal Sword or Longsword. I like Crystal Sword, but bro, if you just have no shot at winning and you just randomly get a parry, it can also be good, so that's always an option. It's also better for mobs. So this is probably what I recommend. And then you literally just play like the most standard setup ever. You don't really need, I forgot you're 1 knowledge short if you do this. I would prefer to do this then, actually. I told you wrong. Because one thing that makes Warlock OP is just a double wave clear. Like, people can't get on top of you. And you can just bolt spam, and I would take... You have to have... If you're gonna play without gear, you have to have Soul Collector, always. But you could do this. I would recommend this or this. That's like your basic TM, like 0 to hero pure caster. This is what I would run. You can kill people who are more geared than you, but you have to outplay them like crazy. Not like Wiz. Wiz just has way more intrinsic damage. Now, two actual good high roller setups that I've been running are as follows. Okay, so this is my favorite probably so far. With Dark Offering, take Soul Collector. You have your Torture Mastery, your Vampirism, Soul Collector, except take Dark Offering instead. And you go Immortal Lament. So it's a lot different. So this is the setup you would run, and then instead of wave clear, you have to go like this, Hydrain. So you don't have wave clear, which sucks. But Hydra wave clear is like decent. So this is your best wave clear, so you just deal with it, and you run this 5 spells. And you will do nuclear damage even in Squire gear, so this is, I think, the best pure caster setup. I was told it wasn't really worth taking TM without gear. It's kind of not. It just depends on if you're a Warlock player or not. So, like, how do I put it in a way that, like, makes sense and it's not... Sometimes things only make sense in my head, and then when I say it out loud, it's stupid. That makes sense. There are certain classes in the game that each person would like enough to play even when it, like, wasn't good. Yeah, so if you want to main it, then you're going to have to play without gear as you learn it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because if you learn to fry people without gear, you're going to run people over when you have gear on. Because the truth is, bro, you're going to hear a lot of cope in this game. But you can play whatever you want, and you can make whatever you want work. It just depends on how much time and how much skill you're willing to develop. That's it, bro. Like, you can kill very geared players with this because this gives me literally 50% magical damage bonus. And that's, like, I could... Hold on. What am I at right now? I'm at 9% already. Bro, that means in Squire gear, you get 60% magic damage bonus. That is absurd. So, and then on top of that, by the way, you're adding 99% damage to a Dark Bolt. So if you have a Dark Bolt headshot with 3 stack Soul Collector, 10 stack Dark Offering, you'll one-shot any rogue in the game. You'll one-shot Rangers. It's crazy. So this is my favorite setup overall. But this setup is not as good, so I'm about to show you, but it is kind of more fun in a lot of ways. So as you can tell, I'm addicted to Torture Mastery, so I try to make it work no matter what. So I keep Torture Mastery, keep Vampirism, except you go Dark Enhancement, you go Dark Reflection, and you go Demon Form. Then you don't take this, take your normal TM spells. Bro, this is fire. It becomes TM, except your turn, like to melee people, is crazy good. And your Dark Enhancement adds 20% damage to Dark Reflection. On Warlock, if you build Resourcefulness, that means this will keep coming back up a lot faster, so then people can't melee you because you're in Demon, and you get a bunch of stacks. It's pretty good. So, I would play either of those two setups. If you want to rewind the VOD, you can. Yeah, that's what I would play. I can... To be honest, I'm down to showcase a little bit of it too. I actually need to run that demon setup I just showed you with like real gear because I'm making a build guide for it. Then I'll make a build guide for that other setup. I need to make a build guide for both of them. Also, most people who play this game, bro, with as many hours as I do, they end up with way more money. So once you get to my situation, you'll probably be richer than I am and get to do whatever you want. But a combination of me being a chud and the fact that I make videos, I am permanently poor in this game. Kerp, I know you're trolling, because you and I both know I don't play Rogue. I gave you a Rogue showcase yesterday. Okay. I'll put down some people. And Rogue and probably Druid are the two worst classes in the game, so put some people down. Oh god. Chat, this is what happens and there's no counter. There's no counter for me to do. There's nothing I could have done. Absolutely nothing. This is just a counter class. That's what happens, bro. GG. Also, bro, stuff like what just happened to me, that's just gonna happen to you in the game. So, like, accept that the dungeon is gonna tax a certain amount of your gear. Just, it's life, bro. This is what it is. Bro, what the fuck? Yep, that's Druid, by the way. Druid, Panther Dash is a hard counter to every caster in the game. Thanks, man. I was going to ask you when you can show me how to use Dark Offering properly. Honestly, bro, I can show you right now. I'm down to swap back and forth. I only have 8k gold, so I can't really like do like some real good high roller runs anyway, so I'm down to just run HR without shit. The only problem with Warlock, bro, is you can't really play Warlock, Dark Offering at least, without potions. Like, bro, like you just have to have potions. Unless you're more of a Giga Chad than me, I guess, but okay. I'll show you in normals. Maybe I get a little snowball going here. I actually don't. Have I done a snowball video on this yet? I don't think I have. Oh yeah, I did. Duh. That was my... That video actually did pretty good. Okay, anyway. Soul Collector, Mortal Lament. Okay, so the beauty with this build, bro, is that I'm gonna start norms. I actually need to get a snowball going on the demon build anyway, so I might just play that too. Go back and forth between Wiz Demon. If I get the rest of that rogue kit, I'll see if we can finish a wizard druid hero. That'd be kind of fire. But I also probably won't be streaming that long today, guys, because I got to get up early. And I had to edit that other video today, and that was honestly kind of a lot of work. I can't even lie. Lost to worst class in game while playing best class recorded. True. Can't even lie. True. Aquas. Hi, buddy. Go, man. You just missed me getting literally deleted from the game by a druid. It was fire. It was fire. Okay. So, the beauty of this build is that you don't have to get all 5 stacks if you don't want to, because it's easier for you to heal yourself, but I usually do it anyway whenever I get the chance. So when I start a match, I just go ahead and get 10 stack. Then you drink a pot. Okay, I trolled. I didn't. Okay, I'm just gonna kill myself actually. Don't take these spells. You need to have life drain. Wait, can I not kill myself with Hellfire cast? I can do this stuff. Okay, I can sack myself. There we go. Okay. Okay. Someone's just gonna see Hellfires like flying through the air. It's gonna be like, what the hell? I forgot to switch my spells. Okay, LFC, that does not count, bro. I'll show you what I actually mean. Warlock, hard eyes, hard eyes? Yes, sir. I've realized that most people come here for Warlock content, so I need to feel happy. But to be honest, I do love some Warlock. It's just, bro, when I play, what do I have in here? Oh, fire. Okay. Nope. Oh, this is part of a Norm's demon kit I had. That's actually a nice ring to get back. That. Not even a bad spellbook to get back either. This is all kind of booty, but I was just testing stuff with that gear. Honestly, it went pretty well. I run Demon Armor, Malice, Soul Collector, and Anti-Magic at the moment with Halberd and Heater Shield. Okay. Do you know who... LFC, do you know who KG4 is? If you don't, you should look him up. Because if you want to know how to play melee Warlock with Halberd, that's your guy, bro. That dude is really good. And he's an EU player. Oh, also I forgot to tell you, if you go Dark Offering, it is usually better to have a sword. Because you get scaling from both physical and magic damage. Oh, that's legit who you got it off of? Okay. Yeah. He could tell you way more about Melee Warlock. Melee Warlock is really not very good right now, but he's just a very good player. In my opinion, bro, and I was just talking about this last stream, my personal opinion, this is not objective fact, just what I think. Demon Armor is troll. Like crazy troll. The reason I say that is because I never fully explained this to you guys in depth. But since LFC is here and he's asking, I will fully explain this. Okay, because you are using a perk slot, by the way, so keep in mind, anytime you use a perk, part of that negative of that perk is that you couldn't take another perk if you swapped it. So you're using a perk, and with that perk that you just picked, you're making yourself slower, and you're giving yourself 10% less casting speed. And so you can't catch people now, and so now that you can't catch people, you need more knowledge because you need to be able to cast your spells faster, right? Then you just nuked your ability to do that. So then you have to compensate with your build again to build even more knowledge than you would have before. When in reality, if you know what you're doing with market, you can just build decent PDR on a caster kit anyway. That's my opinion. I never run Demon Armor. Unless I have a very specific build for it. But I think it's troll in most cases. Okay. So I start every match, I get 10 stacks. But the nice thing on Warlock with this setup is you don't have to go 10 stack. Because you can heal much easier with TM. So like if I get jumped without stacks, it's like the biggest downside of Dark Offering. But now it's not a problem. I know you weren't casting with that build. I'm just saying in general. Like people always ask me about Demon Armor. Like why I never run it. You have to build very specifically for it, and it's just roll, bro. Okay, bro. Okay. Now I have 3 stacks of my Soul Collector. What I'm gonna do the guy coming up on me, actually. This is kind of bad timing. This is the biggest downside of Dark Offering, is you have to have setup. You have to play very smart and fortunately just not get unlucky. But a good thing about this build, like I was saying earlier, is since I have Soul Collector to rely on partially for my damage, I don't have to go to full 10 stacks to be useful here. Oh. Grab Prot Shrine. The wizard? Somehow it still exploded me. The wizard is a pretty bad counter class. That was a really unfortunate start. Yeah, I could never get my stacks. We almost... Oh, he was geared. Okay, well, if I dodge one more spell, he dies. Also, if he didn't hit the X-Flow to start, he dies. I was trying to, I don't know how I was even in... Just crazy. I don't know how I was in, explosion range there. Yeah, that setup seems so long. Do you ever run Torture Mastery with Bach or Phantomize? Okay, so the normal, like, classic Torture Mastery build is with Phantomize. So yes, do all the time. But these are my new setups I've been running because there's more, there's way more damage that you're missing. Now, this setup so you get the idea. I kind of don't want to play that right now, because this setup needs more gear than this other one because of the reset like you're talking about. But you get the idea. That was a counter class. That guy was geared. He caught me at a perfect time, and we still almost killed him. Okay, this has probably been my favorite setup that I've been playing this wipe. Is this right here, bro. There's literally nothing this build can't do. Not even trolling. This build is fire. Alright, get in there. You can box people if you set it up right. One thing I've been considering doing with this build is running weakness in human form so that when I go demon I can still dark bolt. But I've found that I still like to have the dark bolt in human form as well, so. Alright. This is like playing traditional TM caster. Except your turn is insane. I've died too many times to this build in High Roller. Yeah. No one that I've seen runs this exact build. I haven't seen anyone do this. But there is another version of this build that is where you stay in demon. And it is very, very strong. But it's actually a pure caster build. It's only dark bolts. Oh. Small copper. If we get this, so it's free rusty key. Oh man. One thing that sucks about this build is that unless you're meleeing, you don't get any value out of this. But you have to be dark bolting or getting hit melee to get value out of that. So we got a barb. I don't know what this guy's doing. Got nice little mobs here. Okay, they were nice until there was 4 of them. The barb's just camping this corner. Buddy. Okay, I trolled. Don't do what I did. I trolled. You can't get hit in your transformation or you die for free. He savage roared me. Barb is also way better than Warlock in low gear. Holy crap. But once you get used to playing Warlock, Barbs and Fighters are free low. They are free low. Love running Dark Enhance with Dark Reflect. I never tried Demon form before, so that'll be the next one on the list. You definitely should. Demon is the strongest Warlock build right now. For sure. I think in solos, Dark Offering is still better. Because the only thing that matters in solos is being able to kill them before they kill you. You know what I mean? And then hopefully survive a third after. And your best way to do that is Dark Offering, in my opinion. But Demon is really good in solos still, and is even better, probably, in like duo trio. Yeah, you can run Bach without Demon Armor. You don't need to have Demon Armor to run Bach. Problem with this build is like you do have to play like interestingly and pretty well against a melee class. But build is very, very fun in my opinion. And then the way you scale this build up, and I'm gonna make a full build guide on this because it's just like really fun and I enjoy it. But you can either scale it with Dex or resourcefulness. So you'll do your normal stuff with like high will, high MDR, PDR, like normal. Get your cast speed where you want it. And then after that, after that you scale either, yeah, he's getting a Hell Shrine. We have to back up here. And after that you can scale with either Dexterity, or you can scale it with... He ate that curse, bro. Look, he's just sitting here eating this damage. Gonna come right through there. I don't know what this guy's doing. This guy seems a bit lost. What's funny though, he's on barbs, he'll probably still kill me. He's not gonna expect this, bro. Savage Roared? Dead now, unfortunately. Bro. I mean... Oh, he had gear on, again. Yeah, so ideally there, that guy was not good. I actually am kind of... He had Iron Will too, that's why he took no damage. He played pretty smart. That's the problem with this build though, is like... As you see, like... I don't get any value out of this because when I pop Demon, people just back up. So it scales crazy when you have magical healing, but But basically, you can scale this with either dex or resourcefulness. And so, if you scale it with resourcefulness, your dark reflection comes off cooldown really, really fast. So when you're doing your exploitation strike, you're just getting dark reflected over and over again. Or you can scale it with dexterity, which means you get more healing off the exploitation strike because you're able to hit them more times. Both work. If the problem with Barb is if you don't have gear like what we're doing right now, and you get Savage Roared like that, you're not able to outrun a Barb, you're dead. But I also didn't play that well. What I should have done there, just for if anyone's wondering how I could have won that, is by not going to that corner. I kept kiting, because when I was kiting him like normal, it was super hard winning the fight. I enjoy this because it's not the usual videos of people tearing up in BIS high roller gear. Feels normal. It's actually debating starting streaming the game itself for that sole reason. That's why I started, bro. That's the exact reason I started. Because I'm not one of these 5k hour players who just runs BIS all the time. I play a lot of norms to get up into high roller. To be fair, I'd play more high roller if I didn't make videos, to be honest. Because I wouldn't be like hinting my gear all the time for a video kind of thing. But yeah. People really like norms content because it's like, bro, first of all, most of the game, the entire game almost is accessible in norms, and norms is way more realistic for most players. So you should stream it, bro. If you want to stream it, go for it. I truly believe that this game has a lot of opportunity for small creators too. Also, like, most people who make content on this game are way better at the game than me, bro. Because they've been here since playtest and they grew up on PCs. I did neither. I used to be self-conscious that I made so many videos around norms. People love it. Now I've started to actually incorporate more norms in my videos and people love it. What's up, Nasty Midnight? How are you, bro? I'm doing great, to be honest. New videos out. Had a good time making it. Playing some Warlock today, just rocking around. See if I can get a nice little run going. If I was actually being smart, I would not be trying to get a run by chasing people down on Warlock and norms, but we don't do things for smart. We do them because we want to, because they're fun. You have so much sustain on this build too. Got off work, figured to catch stream for a bit. Appreciate you coming by. How's work, bro? Honestly, all this build really is, when I'm really thinking about it, is it's Bach caster with more options. Is all it really is. It's just Bach caster with more options. You could just go Bach, but it's easier for people to kite out your Bach than it is to kite out Demon. Obviously, the big disadvantage there is you pop Demon, you're taking damage. But if you actually have gear on, you only need like 15 M heal, and you're out healing it. Pretty fire. Also, Demon is pretty good. It's like one of your best options for countering Wizard. Problem is you have to get on him quick because you're taking damage. My issue with caster lock at the moment, especially without gear, is how much it takes to kill someone with bolt curses, given Wizard obliterates. Yep. So you have to keep in mind, bro. It kind of sucks to say this because I hate thinking about it. The truth is, okay, before I say this, I wanna keep this in mind too. If you're a good player, you can win any matchup. You can win in very, very bad scenarios. Like, very realistically. But this game will always have a piece of it that's like kind of rock, paper, scissors-y. And so that's kind of just how it works. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So like Wizard is basically balanced around the fact that all Wizard can do is do damage. You know what I mean? Like, Wizard has no survivability. It has some utility. Like, especially if you run Tin Spell, there is some utility. The Wizard's role is to do damage. And Warlock's role is to apply pressure. Right? So this game is actually balanced around 3v3. Warlock's actual goal is to apply constant pressure, not to be the DPS. I was gonna try to turn on me. Guy's geared. If we kill this guy, that'd be a nice little come up. Bad. Pull back here. No biggie. What I'm gonna do here is get a bunch of heals stacking. Oh. Probably lose now that I got hit by that, actually. Oh, he's Morningstar too. He's gonna do 1 billion damage. Oh, I'm lagging. I lag so bad. Here, bro. My god, his damage is crazy. His damage is actually insane. I don't have anything for it. Oh shit. Stupid. He has the same rhythm. I knows the build though. We are sending this guy, like, look at this guy running from us, by the way. Like, he's full running, look at him. This guy's geared, by the way. He's playing fighter. I'm dead now, boys. This guy's such a puss. I had to hit that to win. I had to hit it to win. We lose now. Fortunately. What do I even do here, actually? We've outplayed him twice. He's just geared and in a better class. Might get hit by the mob here. Oh. I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. Oh, this is how it ends, bro. Oh, this is how it ends, bro. I literally am stuck. Alright, well, GG, I guess. That guy... bro, I outplayed him so hard. That's so depressing. Where is he? Well, I mean, that shows you the power of it, though. We cast it on this guy and outboxed him. With no meds, no gear, and a class that's supposed to be bad without gear. We're outgeared and outclassed, actually. So... yo, bro, amazing build. Killed 4 different classes in one game. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome, bro. Talking about the sword video? That build was really, really fun. Alright, well. Nasty midnight, I know, bro. That was, I shouldn't have gone back there, but, you know, live and learn. Yeah, this has been probably my favorite build around this wipe. If I play Warlock to start the wipe, I will likely play this build. Actually, that's a lie. I'm gonna start out on like normal TM so that I can get whatchamacallit, free farm. Also, on your player's build, you get to clear like a Chad, bro. It's unfortunate, man. I feel like we played well against that fighter, to be honest. We just barely couldn't get it done. Overcoming gear gap in this game is pretty difficult. A little confused as to what's going on here, because this door is open. No one's here. They full sprint south, maybe? I would love to get a 0 to hero going on this exact build. Get doors open so we can kite. I forgot I don't have Hellfire. So I put these boots on. It's actually really dumb. You need Hellfire with this build to be able to break doors. Getting boxed in on Warlock is what kills you most of the time. Also, if you ever sack yourself because you're a bot like me, you just get recoverable back like that. Build is so fun, bro. Undead damage work with spells? As far as I know, if it's on the spell book, it works, yes. So, like... Actually, no, it can be on your gear, too. I'm trolling. Yeah, it does. I need to show you guys a screenshot I have of profit I made from one game playing this kit, but just with blue gear. Bro, I killed like 2 or 3 juicers in one round. Why is there no one in this lobby, by the way? There's just a mob dumping rogue? Is that what's going on here? Warlock boss nuke build. Warlock is already a boss nuke as it is. Yeah, I just want to find PvP, but... Yeah, I need to get back into the... 0 to hero mindset and not just aping people. Okay, so we're gonna go longsword. So that I can also do the boss. I'm gonna actually go 0 to hero. This. Instead of just aping people. What's better than 1 nuke? 2. What's better than 1 nuke? 0. Low key. You guys saw the vision on that fighter fight. See the vision? And it's been cleared? Something weird's going on in this lobby, bro. I haven't seen anyone run this though. LFC. You're saying that people you died to this build? The rogue on that door. Creeping up to me right now. Probably over here. Around maybe? Get this open. If he's not geared, I can just stat check him in demon. If he is geared, we're dead. But the problem is, rogue is actually kind of a weird matchup with this build because you can get cut-throated. Where is he? This is my thing, guys, is like I get so impatient. Where is he, bro? Hiding in the corner? I promise you guys I saw a rogue. I'm not schizo. I already trolled this run, so let's just go ahead and go die to this rogue, wherever he is. What? Guys, I saw a rogue. Not dumb. Where? I swore. He's here. This will bait him, surely. Okay, so I'm schizo. Alright. There's a one-shot ranger somewhere. Did you guys watch Repose's new video? Legit nuke. I wonder if it's a pickpocket, maybe. It was disgusting? Yeah, bro, he's like legit one-shotting PDR fighters. Holy frock, what was that? Out of the blue. I kind of want to die, chat, so that I can start this over. Can't say that. I get a roll of diamond. Someone come landmine me. Check spec. One guy died already, but... Go. Wait, it's actually... Got a Chad. Guy is a Giga Chad. Oh my god, that guy's a Chad. I did not... That was such a good turn. I did not expect him to turn like that. Thought he was already low from the mob. That guy's a Giga Chad. Good turn. I did not expect him to turn. I did not expect that guy to turn on me. And we're trolling. And we're trolling. Okay. Miko 0 to hero mindset, boys. I'm gonna go longsword, actually. Switch it up a little bit. I've been using the halberd a lot. Alright. 0 to hero mode initiated. If I die next, I'm going back to wizard or sork. I guess if you guys, of the guys watching, would you guys, what caster do you want to watch me play right now? Your options are Warlock with Sork. You're good, Nasty. Most people don't care about bossing. I came from like playing Dark Souls and all those games. Like my favorite way to make money in this game is actually to fight for bosses. Rogue caster, W. Honestly, I'm chilled. What do you mean, bro? On a boss so I can get artifacts? That's literally the only reason I learned Wyvern. The Wyvern is kind of annoying. For a myriad of different reasons. Technically, you can get artifacts. Very, very, very tiny chance from Spectral Knight now, so that's kind of fire. Bard Songcaster. Some only. Yeah, that sounds fire, bro. Get that suggestion. And we're dead. And I missed. Could be phased pretty soon. Definitely gonna get thirded here, boys. Like 100%. Oh, you don't mind what I play. Got you. Chilling either way. Well, I might make an HR kit, but I am pretty poor right now. I could work on a little bit of a... I'm trying to work on a budget HR kit for this build I'm playing right now. cloth inbound, that would be fire. I don't think I've gotten a single cloth on a Spirit Hero. Or a Spectral Fabric. I knew what you meant. Oh. Aw, man. Oh, wanna curse him? Not a bolt. Also, one thing I like about this build is no one really expects you to have Demon on. Bro, I literally gave y'all 3 options, and y'all said everything you could think of other than the 3 options I gave you. One of you guys literally just said Bard, Songcaster, Drum only. Yeah, that's definitely a real build. Alright. You know someone's above us because we heard chicken dying? That was horrible. Actually, oh, it's a ranger. And that's our, it's a counter to us, bro. We're dead. There's literally nothing I can do. Oh, you're a bot. Bro, what a... That guy has to... We have to check this guy's computer. This guy has to have heinous things. You're doing this in normals, brother? You're thirding the boss doing this build. That's why I hate when Repose makes videos like that, because, bro, then I end up playing against the builds. Nasty, Curse of Weakness is very good. It is very good. In fact, I usually run Curse of Weakness here on this build, because when you go Demon, you can still use Dark Bolt anyway. But it sucks to be forced to take... or to be forced to cast a Dark Bolt while you're taking damage already, you know what I mean? So it's like better if you don't have gear on for this build to just take Bolt. But if I have gear, I take Weakness. That makes sense. That's the trade-off. Yeah, by the way, guys, Ranger is just, like, the worst counter to this build. Or to, honestly, every Warlock build. There's nothing you can do against a Ranger. Weakness is very good, bro. Especially against casters. Like, dude, sometimes, if, like, someone's not, like, for example, you run across a wizard. He's 10 spell. But he's building for damage. And he doesn't have that much... knowledge. Sometimes you literally Curse of Weakness them and they can't cast all their spells anymore. It's pretty fire. It's pretty fire. I honestly think Ranger needs a damage buff. Not gonna lie, I think we all agree after seeing that video. Yes. Ranger needs to be buffed. It's the weakest class in the game. Really? You guys see how he just walked me down like a dog and just shot me in the face with a crossbow? Like, that was a pretty demoralizing way to die. I can't even lie. Okay, I'm gonna build a kit after this, I think. Or at least play. And I played a lot of norms yesterday, and I honestly just really want to be in High Roller. So probably my last attempt for this right now. I want to be in HR. I do enjoy HR more than every other game mode for sure. I also think that the entire gameplay loop should be encouraging people to play HR, personally. Never getting pulled up on. Quite bad. What class is that, though? Wait, can I not reset it here anymore? Wait, that is tragic. A Warlock. Do I let this guy do it, really? Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Universe Demon, bro. I'll hold that, bro. And then I held that. Bro, I did not, because I didn't use the spells you were talking about. The Frost Breath and what's the other one? I honestly still I can give you a comment shout out right now though and pin it. I should have probably anyway, to be honest. Let me do that right now, bro. Before I forget. What's going on, guys? Cappy here, and in today's video we are... Hold on. Sorry if you guys heard that. I know it's probably weird to hear the video. Actually, it won't let me while I'm streaming. Rockin' G. I've never used Aqua Prison, bro. Okay, well, now we have to run this guy down because he's not gonna let us do the boss. That guy, imagine that guy surprised when I also went demon. It's like, what the hell? It's like the best part of the build. That no one expect. Oh, he's on it now. Hey, bro. He does win in melee because he's Bach demon. It's a different guy. It's a rapier. Oh my god. I can't fight him in demon though. His movement's better than mine. The chicken! He died. He died. Hold that, bro. Hold that. Dude, that was actually fun as shit. Can't even lie. Dude, this build beats other demons. You just can't get balked. That was actually really fun, I can't even lie. What is like blocking my... What's that? Is there like a rogue here or something? Am I trolling? Okay. This guy's meds. Okay, chicken down. We got from the chicken. Yeah, I mean, that's not bad. Barely. I only use it 5 times just for flamethrower. And you know the Sorg spell tech? It works with all spellcasters. Wait, what do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. We have drums, I guess. Okay, now we should be able to finish the boss here. But thanks for the follow, Flex. I appreciate you. Okay, should be an uncontested spec knight now. Is this the best Squire Warlock build? Honestly, in my opinion, probably. But it just takes a little bit of getting used to. You're gonna kill yourself a lot because of Demon. It's like, if you don't know when to turn in Demon, you will die. Because you're not, remember you don't have PDR. Frame drop. Kind of jumped early there, actually. You can press the next belt. Okay, yeah. You did tell me that. I legitimately didn't know that, actually. I didn't know it worked for other classes either. I should have given you a shout out, bro. I feel bad. I forgot because I didn't use the other spells we were talking about. You deserve one, though, bro. Okay. I was gonna get one more exploitation strike swing off, but wasn't letting me. Back down to other plants. Oh, that was actually fire. That was a fire parry, I can't even lie. Not my fault, bro. I thought about it, and then I was like, well, we didn't use the spells we were talking about, so I didn't. But I forgot you also told me that, which actually legit helps quite a bit. But I appreciate you, for real. You're like 1 HP. Good thing about this, doing 0 to heroes on this build too, is you don't need meds, really. I actually don't mind spending the meds like we did earlier. Because you have so many ways to sustain yourself. Okay, like 2 hits, maybe? Oh, I was exactly right. That's how you know I've done this boss way too many times. Fire, actually. I mean to do that, I was just testing. Oh, are you serious? Wait, this is like getting great drops right now. Maybe we can run Rusty as well. Get a piece of jewelry. No one's done it yet. It should be free because there's only 4 minutes left in the match. Oh. Justin Bieber killed Music Master because he spelled Bieber wrong. Really wish that guy had meds. You're gonna start bossing? Do you know what bosses you want to do? Oh, crap. Bro, I need you to get off the... Okay, if you... Another guy? Okay, well, we can't run Rusty. Mom ain't raised no little bitch. Let's get in there. Yo, Nick Oilo? I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. Thank you for the follow, bro. I appreciate that. Please let me know how to say your name correctly. I really take pride in saying people's names correctly, so I'm sorry. I definitely did not say that right. Alright, all we have to do is not make a single mistake here, and we live. And we get to greed. Okay, just go ahead and do that. Okay, open please. Open sesame. Okay, fire. The sooner you die, the better. Appreciate that. Ox pendant, I'll take it. But this run has been crazy. We just gotta get to the red. Oh my god, bro. How would you build this in HR? Nico is fine. I don't like my old name account. Okay. Good to know. Nico it is. Okay. Let me through. Let me through. Let me through. Thank you. For the donation to my health bar, and I'm out of here. And we get jumped by that, whatever, was that a fighter? Barb? Whatever it was. Oh. Mind if I do? Ow. 140 on the clock. I'm glad you asked, because I am actually gonna do a build guide on this exact build, so it's kind of a lot to explain without you like having to watch a whole video, to be honest. But basically the way I like to build it is you build it like you would a really high will torture mastery build. Then after that you need enough knowledge to just cast comfortably whatever that number is for you. And then after that, you need to make sure you're fast, because it's still a caster build. I like to be at least 305. And then after that, you get to pick. So that's part of the reason I love this build. You can either specialize to go into dexterity, makes your exploitation strike heal you for more, since you get more swings off. Or you can do resourcefulness, so that your dark reflection keeps coming off cooldown. You can do both. If you're high PDR, I think the reflection one is better. But I'll talk all about that in a build guide. I'm going to make it. No, unfortunately, it does not flex. The only thing that makes your exploitation strike heal more is vampirism. So that's why we take it. It would be pretty crazy if it did, to be honest. It'd be very OP. And that would make this build even better. The wall, don't mind if I do. Okay, now that we are actually like kind of geared already, I would like to just really chill out here and just loot, loot, loot. We got a lot of good drops from that first floor. Go ahead and pre-open this. I'm just gonna make my way north and just loot up here and then probably come back. Actually, let's kill this guy first so he doesn't. Oh, he's not coming. True can box a barb all day. You would be able to if you could do that. Infinite healing. The thing you gotta be careful of with this build is like that guy we fought earlier. Yeah, so basically your biggest problems are ranger, because that's always a problem. Being landmined, because that's also a problem. But outside of those two things, the biggest thing is the cutthroat rogue, so getting silent before you can even go demon. Really sucks. Ow. Then, what else was I gonna say? There's another thing. Oh my god. Wait, chat. Now let me end this run like this. I'm still gonna agree to not use my health pot. Can we focus for a second? Okay, they pulled the blickies out on me and that hurt. Oh yeah, and then getting boxed. Like, in that last fight, it's very tempting to try to box that guy. If I would have done that, I would have died. Like, instantly. Because he can heal and I can't. Remember, Baka's anti-heal, it's not just damage. Go ahead and smite these two. Sayonara, sing them a song. We almost died to PV and norms. Classic. They're just talking about dying to PV. Who forgot who it was. The one in chat was talking about it. See, I almost died to PV. I got double crossbowed. Okay. Pretty good, actually. That's actually really good. I just get way less I still want this, so. If I can get if I can gem that up, probably use it for the kit. Here, we got a max knowledge roll though, that's pretty good. We just loot and loot. And there we go. We got a gloves upgrade. Very nice. I can find a nice little... Aw, poor guy died to a spider mummy. Let's see if I can find a nice little mob like this. Heal off him real quick. Owie. Huh, get out of the doorway. That'd be smart. Yeet. You tried this build in arena? No. I basically played arena like as little as possible just to get to the rank to get the cosmetic reward, and then I didn't play arena at all. Bro, I played normal TM too, by the way. I didn't even play a good build in arena. I only had like 35. I could show you the arena kit if you want. Oh, definitely where the guy died. Yep, found him. We are on Warlock, so we can just do that. We're going to cheese this guy. I don't need to cheese him, I just need this to be dead. Fight him. Okay, well, it would help if I didn't hit by everything. Die. Go. Now it's light work. Maybe this guy had meds for us? Bro. That might be... That's actually even better. Crazy. But, all right, well. What's a Warlock? Why is this guy butt naked on Warlock? Got some Phantom Flowers. I'm not really an arena type of guy, Flex. Like, I like arena, but like, I play this game solo, like 90-80% of the time, you know, so actually, yeah, 90 is more accurate, to be honest. It gets boring because like you're kind of like fighting for like no flame, but like no reason. Like, the rank doesn't really matter. The MMR system is bad, so like all it really does is reward people who are 3-stacking. Like, there's no real way to show your skill by solo queuing to arena because it's just so rage-inducing, like you just said. Like, depending on how much magic kill we end up with, I might keep that. You don't have to go for the max on this build, to be honest. You just need at least 13. Alright, well. Loot this other coffin room. Wait, is it already looted? No. Figured maybe there was a chance it was because the other guy, or the rogue, not the rogue, yeah. What's his face was here and died? Warlock. Acting like I don't know that class, like I'm not playing it literally right now. Y'all hear that? The crossbow sound went off, but it didn't shoot. Kind of scared me. Yeah, I agree with you. No way I got a white piece. Like, white piece of gear in norms. Crazy. All right. We'd enjoy. Yep. Warlock is pretty bad in arena, unfortunately. There's a couple like builds you can do that make it playable, and like, but the thing is like, oh, actually, does this sell still? Let me check that. I don't actually know. The unfortunate thing is the way arena works and the way the class designs are. The two most prominent classes in arena, Wizard and Ranger, are both classes that turbo nuke Warlock. So it doesn't work that well, fortunately. Alright. Time to hit the red. Don't need that bandage, bro. Don't do that to me. Might want health. Nice. Did it. I agree with you, man. I would play more arena if because Sork is also not that good. And I actually think that Wizard, not by a lot, but he's my least favorite caster to play. Again, not by a ton. Like, I still like Wiz. It's just the spells for Wiz just feel a little bit corny to me. I don't know how to describe that. Like, bro, you cast a fireball and it hits half the module. Like, bro. Maybe that's just me, but how I feel personally. Nothing wrong with it though. Alright. What do we got here? We are right by the pile, which is nice. Oh, did we get a pickaxe? Wait, guys, did I drop a pickaxe? Might have trolled. We're just gonna go straight for pile. This asshole. I swear, this mob's hitbox is broken, bro. Where'd he go? Let's die. I promise you guys, you can go back in the VOD. My sword just went directly through that mob twice. I promise it did. I promise that's not cope. I promise it did. I'm getting boxed in here, low key. Okay, literally, I hate you. Okay, please don't crossbow me, please. Please, please don't crossbow me. Ah! Okay. Fine. That's why they put a pile here, because it aids to clear. Okay, bro. Now they changed that to where my backswing now hits lanterns all the time. Please die. Thank God. Light work. Oh my God. Bro, that is racist. I'm gonna make a business decision here, chat. Oh my God. That fart cloud will literally kill me. You stay in your corner. I stay in my corner. Okay? Don't come here. Stay there. Thank you. Good. Now we're working together. Not even close. I had a surge kit, I forgot. Oh well. They got aim hacks? Nasty Flashpoint. Thanks for the follow, bro. Appreciate that. Alright, well. I looked death in the eyes. I said, please don't hurt me. We survived, so it worked. I really hate this guy. Why am I just like permanently 1 HP in this module? Literally norms that I've almost died to mobs 3 times in one module. Can we lock in, gang? Luckily, this class is OP. The best PvE class in the game. So, we're chilling. Gotta hold that nerd. I'm trash talking to skeleton. Get out of the crossbow's range. Alright. That guy came from all the way over there because he wanted a piece. How did that feel, bro? Alright, watch this. Ready? Double snipe on the skellies. Warlock Pro, watch. Ready? 1. Oh, I'm so good. Holy crap. Oh my God, I'm so tough. I ain't got no actions active on YouTube? What do you mean? Oh, pickaxe, fire. I didn't even know you could do that on YouTube, to be honest. What do you mean by action? I thought that was a Twitch thing. I can't even hold you. Fire. Oh, donations and shit? I can't do donos till I'm 500 subs. And like, I can't do members stuff until I'm 500 subs. Which, to be honest, you guys have been showing hella love. I've been working a lot harder on the videos than I did in the past. So I think we have a chance of being there somewhat soon. So, maybe soon, bro. I have been putting in the work though, can't even lie. Alright, Mr. Mage, please die. Okay, it's bad when he insta rushes like that. Okay, let's see if we can get him to do it again. I need to do it one more time. Please, please, please charge me. Thank you. Okay. Honestly, I'm starting to think this module is not worth my 0 to hero runs. I get 3 pulls from this pile. They're usually absolute booty. And we call it. Alright. You see how long it took me to clear this? We're gonna sprint for this right after. And hope we can get a blue within range. Because we can get a bunch of money here just from Ruby Silver. Then we will sprint to the nearest blue. I'm trying to think. Maybe I said this earlier, but maybe I'm wrong. Like with this kit, it actually might be better to have more healing if you do have high PDR. And resourcefulness might be better if you're low PDR. No, actually, maybe it doesn't matter. Are chests only in HR? Yes. Only pull a chest in HR. Used to you could pull in norms, but they changed it. Which is good because chests should not be able to pull a chest in normals, in my opinion. To be honest, if you're a normals player, you don't even need a chest. Oh. A lot of the older players shit on it's kind of troll in general to build HP on a demon build. Because you get 50 HP when I press this button. But I still like to build some. What about bags? I don't think you can pull bags either, but that one I'm not like 100% sure on. So someone would have to fact check me on that. I don't know if anyone's pulled a bag here in norms. They're good, I just can't wear them on Warlock. I might keep those to sell. And that's what we call a streamer portal. Yes, sir. We're gonna sprint, grab Ruby, sprint back, leave. Build a kit, decimate the lobby. Get 1 billion views on the video, GG. I believe bags are possible norms. Okay. Iron would know. He knows more about the game than I do. See, this is good too, though. Not a bad piece either for a demon kit. Okay. Thanks for the comms. W community. Ops X Itachi, what do you think about TM lock right now? Depends on what you mean. It's not great, to be honest. But I do think it's, like, better than people think it is. But it's not good, bro, to be honest. I love it and I still play it. Like if you're a Warlock main, you can still make it work. But it's like you're gonna be able to do way more with way less effort on Wizard or Sork. So is what it is. Crystal Ball does give more damage. There's a lot of reasons for why you might pick one over the other. One, this is a weird casting animation that takes longer. So sometimes it's worse in a kiting kit because you have to either build more knowledge or more dex to make it feel just as good as a spellbook does. But Crystal Ball is really good because you can also have a weapon. So you get way more damage out of Crystal Ball. I just on average build like 5% more cast speed, to be honest. If I'm using Crystal Ball. I picked this up because it's like blue Crystal Ball, white spellbook, you know? In general, I do prefer spellbook. But I don't mind the Crystal Ball. Yeah, exactly what Hyron said. You're giving up. It's basically you're giving up some kiting potential for damage. I guess it's the best way to put it. Depends on your build and your playstyle, and your preferences. But me personally, spellbook whenever I get the chance, usually. Everyone else who doesn't play Warlock think Warlock is busted. Yeah, bro, that's how it is, like, literally every game. Everything that, like, other people die to is busted. Everything they do is just, like, perfectly fair and balanced. Like, bro, all Wizard does is... I hear so many Wizard players complain about how weak Wizard is. It's like, their class is weak and horrible, right? But every other class is just brain dead, is super strong. But it's like, bro. No one's able to really be objective about the classes they play. It is what it is. Also, will we ever get a one-handed wand? I want to be Harry Potter. I mean, that's basically what Crystal Ball is, though. They could just reskin it and make it a wand, I guess, instead of a ball, but... You'd have to make it somehow, like, distinctly worth using over the Crystal Ball in certain scenarios for that to be worth adding to the game. Yeah, that's everyone. I am part of it. I am too, bro. Everyone does it. It's an unconscious thing, bro. It's just bias that we all carry throughout life. With video games and with, you know, everyday life. It's just the way the world works, unfortunately. My hot take, Cappy, TM Lock is good, but Occultist Hood and Mystic Gloves are underpowered right now. I think TM is like, I wouldn't call it good, but it's like very playable. You know what I mean? Like, there are classes that are much worse. Warlock as a class, like, in total is good. I'd like to hear your argument of why they're specifically weak, just because of the changes. I think when you actually get purples and legis, they're not bad, but maybe I don't understand why they'd be bad. Yes, sir. Thank you, Krimimaru. Thanks for the follow, bro. I appreciate that. You are my Sork goat. Krimimaru is like the only guy who doesn't play Sork the most cringe way ever. But now people will call him cringe because his playstyle, what he was already doing, got giga buffed. So, That feels bad for him. Okay. You still haven't sold. I need to sell that and that. And then we can do the Wizard 0 to Hero. By the way, chat, you weren't here at the beginning of stream. I started playing Wizard 0 to Hero. And we had like a crazy lobby. And we ended up killing a guy who killed this rogue in Norms. So I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Then I'm gonna tally up profits from this run and then build us a kit so we can get a HR run going. All right, I'm back. Okay, I'm honestly kind of bad at doing the math. So, because I don't know how. I even messed it up in my last video, but I'm gonna literally pull up a calculator right now. And I'm gonna see if I can calculate this correctly for once. And so we can actually know how much I just made. Okay, so we're at 7,644. Okay, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna subtract whatever the total is after this from that, okay? $887. Keep all this stuff with us because we're gonna need to know what we can use 0 to Hero, what we cannot. Okay, and then we'll list the ruby for 950, I guess. Ruby dropped a lot. Okay. We've got all this. I'll go ahead and pull this stuff out quickly. Why did I keep that? Okay, that's fine. Just sell. It's kind of worth, I guess. 130 gold. Sorry, my dog's making a lot of noise. Trying to get him to quit it. Yeah, 130 gold. Phantom flower, 340 each. Okay. Yo, what's up, Freddy? Thank you for the sub, bro. I appreciate it. 340, 680. 680. Fire. Get that, boss. I need to get that sound working on Twitch subs. Just shows the animation. It's kind of cringe. I had to get rid of it. Okay. I'll keep that as well. We're gonna definitely just vendor this. Wait, chat, I already forgot. What was our starting amount? Does anybody remember? Somebody put it in the chat, if I remember. Your streamer is stupid, so. Okay, and then we just rest of treasures. I like to take them piece by piece because if I don't do that and pieces go everywhere, then we're frocked. Okay, we're good. Okay, pull gems out if they're decent. Another 840. Okay, we'll just put this, I guess, here. Sure. Hey, LMAO. Yeah, I'm dumb, bro. I be stupid. Okay. I've always been bad with numbers. I can't even lie. 7644. Thank you, Nasty. You're the goat. Okay. 289. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make us a little gear section this is from another challenge. I forgot to clean that up later. Okay. Did any of this sell? Okay, ruby sold. Phantom flower sold. Okay, we just need those two to sell. Sometimes what I do is, like, for example, if I'm trying to make a video, these aren't selling, I'll just add 210 to the budget. Whatever this is. That 220? Yeah. So, 210. That is 210. Back to VOD. Thank you, bro. For the first sale of treasure? Scammer. What? What do you mean scammer? Okay, let's make a section for, like, okay, these are our other gear options because we found them in raid, so we can use those. And we can also use actually I keep gems here. Okay, first of all, what do I want? What do I not want? Adding before it officially sells? Bro, it just makes the video go faster. I don't have to wait around. It's still the same thing. Okay. To be honest, I should try to play this with Crystal Ball and Chris Dagger. That might be even better. Okay, I'm definitely going to get rid of that. And this. And that, because I don't want strength, really. Yeah, I'm going to try to make these 3 pieces work. Probably. Okay, it's 90 gold. Holy crap. And booyah. Okay. So what I want to do here is find... I want to... I wish I got a diamond. I didn't, though. I almost want to buy our... I might sell this. What can I sell that for? That might be the play, actually. Purple ox pendant. See if anyone will buy it for 400. It's not going to do much for us, really. You don't want to stack strength on this build. It's kind of dumb. This is nice to have, and these... Okay, well, more and more I'm thinking about this, and more I'm like... Probably very easily replace these pieces. Okay, I'm going to start from scratch. Then if I need them, I'll pull them back in. We're going to start with our chest piece. This is going to go. Bro, there's no way I'm using a blue crystal ball. Or a white longsword, so... Okay, so I just can't drop below 7644. Okay, so what did I... How much is that total? We're at 1159. Okay, so... Do this. 1159 minus 7644. Okay, we... 3,415 gold. Fire. Okay. Try out the warden. How much is this gonna run me for? Fire, dude. 266 gold. 3 knowledge, headshot damage, 2 fizz power, 2 mage power. 3 knowledge. Okay, this is for 266 gold for what we want out of our build. That's pretty good. Problem is we get no MR, so we have to build MR in other gear pieces, but that's okay. Okay, the ox pendant sold. 400 gold. Nice. Oh, and the hourglass. Fire. Okay, so that's plus 400 plus 130. Okay, we're sitting at like 4k still. Okay. I'm still gonna go I might actually not go for a cultist hood. You can get some insane sleek hides sometimes for really cheap. No one buys these. Okay, they're more expensive than I thought, though. Need a 3 knowledge roll if we're gonna do that. 5 will, 3 knowledge. Okay, 3 knowledge. Okay, that's too expensive though. Can't be doing that. The problem is because of what I've done to myself with the chest piece, I have to build. We're gonna have to build a lot of will. We're gonna do that anyway though. Okay, we might have to just. Oh, these are way too expensive. That's just 3 will. These pieces are too expensive. 1200 gold. We can't do that either. Rock. You just made more money than my stash is worth in one run. Lol. Okay, bro. Part of it. Bro, what do I want to go for legs? I know what I would do if I could just spend however much I wanted, but it's probably just gonna have to be leather chalsies, unfortunately, with a fat will roll. That's what I need. That's already 700 gold, like, for 2. Okay, 770. 3 will magic pen. We're gonna have to do that, I think. Yeah. Okay. 7644. Okay. I'm definitely going light blitz now. I'm okay with a 2 knowledge roll. I don't want fizz power though. Buff duration. Let me check. What are they called? Let me check these first before I do anything. Oh my god. Wait, these are way cheaper. Okay, hold on. Check. We'll be slower, obviously, but we kind of want Rezo, so that's not that bad. These are cheap as frock. Free knowledge, spellcasting speed. Unironically, these are like the most worth, I think. Oh, not those, these. No. Not either of those. These. Yep. 250 gold. Fire. Okay. We'll take a little look-see here. I might go jewelry now. For 302. Which is slow. Too slow, to be honest. PDR 22. MDR 20. I will. 25. Knowledge 27. Cast speed. I think I'd rather... Okay, actually, I lied. I'm going to just go Mystic Gloves and Occultist Hood right now. Just need knowledge on them. Knowledge will, baby. Holy crap. Those are 1875, though. Can't be doing all that. I'm going to have to buy a Splendid Cloak, I think. Okay, these are so expensive. Holy frock, I just not realized that. 2 will, 1 knowledge. Frock, bro. These are going to be our best bet then. 599. Okay, then we need an Occultist Hood. Unfortunately, we need knowledge on this as well. Epic is cheaper, but I want the flat raw stats. 2 knowledge, 3 rezo, 2 magic pin. Okay, this is fire. I'll take that. 490. Okay. Now, here's the problem with these kind of builds, okay? These kind of builds, the problem is buying the jewelry is the most expensive thing you've ever seen in your life. It's going to literally cost me my life savings to do this, but we also need... Okay, I built this wrong. That's the problem. I should have stacked some money for epics, like you're just saying. I should have just done here and here legis, and should have done these as epics. Because you need the magic heal, that's why I did it. So I just went all the way through. Because we are... I need 30% cast speed at least. So I might literally just not build any more cast speed. Yes, I'm still going to stack image. That's why I made sure to get legendaries of these. That's why the jewelry is so expensive. And the cape. But we only need 13. We only need 13. So. Okay, we're going to go. This is what we're doing, boys. I'm going to see how much this is going to cost me. Everybody, prepare your eyes. This is going to hurt. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And look, we need a 3 roll. And so it looks like we're going to have to buy blue jewelry. Let me, because guys, we have like no money left and I still have to buy. Chat, I trolled. I just trolled so hard. Okay, we're at 9107. And we started at 7644. We only have 1463 gold for all this jewelry. We're definitely going blues. Holy crap, I trolled. Okay. I need 3 M heal. $750 though, bro. Rocket, we have to. Okay. Now I'm gonna go. Okay. What do I have here? That's exactly what I was thinking. Nasty. Most of them aren't really sellable though. They were just decent for what we were gonna do. This is the only thing that might sell. And I can't use it because I need... That'd be so nice though. We might have to just use it for free. We have like 700 gold. Without a spell book. I can also just vendor or sell gems. Probably gonna be more worth our time. At least the sapphires. 84 a piece. 160. 62. Okay. Unfortunately, emeralds don't sell for jack, so I'm just probably going to keep this one. See if I can get a magic heal roll. Like, what I could do, I might just have to sack... Yeah, that's what we're going to do, actually. I'm just going to get magic heal on here with our legendary emerald. I'm just going to have to deal with that cloak. And then I need... Spellbook. There's no way we're going to be able to afford a good spellbook, unfortunately. So we're going to go the cheapest legi we can. Rock. We're going to have to go epic. Can I get a single magical healing, though? Maybe, please? 480? What are we at right now? No, I can't do that. Okay, chat, I trolled us. I honestly trolled. What do we get for vendoring? That's a good question. You know what's hilarious too, chat? There's like probably a greater than 50% chance that I do all of this and then die to the first person I see. Okay, what do we get if we just vendor though? That's a real question. Low key. It's a vendor angle. Okay, 340. Okay. We're back in the game. Okay, we are back in the game. I literally just need a magical healing roll. The cheapest one I can get. I need 1 M heal. Okay, thank God. That book is horrible, but it's what we needed. Okay. Now we're gonna go resolve ring. I'm gonna have to... Dude, I might even have to go for a green one. God, I trolled. I trolled so hard. We're going green. I need 3. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, so I honestly think, chat, we're gonna not have a melee weapon. And we're not gonna have a necklace. Because I trolled. You know, I trolled. Less. Okay. How much is a necklace that we could get, maybe? Stack. We did get to 13 M heal. Okay. We did get to 13 M heal. So that was the minimum we needed. Also, guys, I'm probably just gonna... buy meds now, actually. Do I have enough for meds? Okay. Also, that means we're gonna have to fight probably without prot. Also, blows. Okay, 7644. 300 move speed. Oh, we are so dead. I'm only 30 will, too. Rock. Okay, we are gonna do this, though. Because if we can land a weakness before we melee someone, we actually have a decent chance of winning. Okay, I will do Spiral Longsword. Good comms. We have 1 Surge Kit. Okay, let's go ahead and just finish this out. I'm going to try to sell these emeralds. See if it'll make any difference toward getting a necklace. 50 gold. Fire. Holy tough. Holy tough. Okay. Here's the tech, chat. I want to see tech right now. Wind locket. How is that 300 gold, bro? Who uses this item? This item is horrible. Okay, well, let me do the math here. 78.59 minus 76.44. We have 215 gold. I need to find a jewelry piece. Put right here. Less than for 215 gold. Okay. Yeah, we trolled. We trolled. Surge kit sell. Good comms. Good comms. Rock this surge kit. 280. Oh my gosh. Good comms. What do I do without you guys? Good frockin' comms. Why do I have this in my inventory? Okay, making me anxious just sitting there and not selling. We're gonna just move that over. Those don't sell, right? Because, I mean, like, pretty cheap from... Why would anyone buy that 50 gold? Okay. Good comms. Okay, that just gave us a lot, actually. Low key. People buy pickaxes? Really? A green pick? Oh, no. I'll vendor it, though. We hold that 4 gold. Appreciate that. Okay, we have oh god, we have hella prots. Okay, here's a question, though. Low key? Magic prots might be more worth it than a necklace. Can't even lie, because whatever necklace we finna buy is gonna be booty anyway. Okay, 76.44. Wait, I did it wrong. I did it backwards. 81.27 minus 76.44. We have 483 gold. Okay, that's actually not that bad. Unironically, not that bad. Let me see what I can look at now. What do we need most out of my necklace? MR is 27. PDR is 30. Okay, both of those are kind of bad. Magic power bonus is 25. That's also bad. Okay, but we have magic healing. Yes, sir. Okay. Holy crap. We are so dead. There's no way I can get a peace neck with M heal, right? Okay, yeah, this might seem troll. But a Torque Assault, low-key, we need MR. Bro, what are we doing right now? Rock, Windlock it, maybe? PDR? Okay, so we're trolling. Okay, I don't need... Okay, here's what we're gonna do instead. Peace neck. 1 add magic. Because technically, we got to the number I needed. Okay, well, why would I buy y'all's? 250. Boom. Okay, so that's 250. Minus 250. 233. Magic prop, baby. Yes, sir. Okay, now we're in business. Now we are in business. Now we are in business. That was... How much was that? I didn't even check. Rocket. Okay, that's fine. Alright. All of that prep comes down to this. Okay, these are our perks. Blah, blah, blah. Squire Longsword. This is the kit we got after the 1 game. Okay, we're 113 HP. Got my 13 M heal. We're 300 MS, which is too slow. My action speed is horrible. My spellcasting speed, pretty good actually. This would just be straight up a better just phantomized kit. But, you know, we have demons, so it is what it is. 30 PDR, 27 MDR, and 25 magic power bonus. And we're getting the Frock in there. We could go free low ice map though. But I ain't scared. Get the Frock in there. Chat, we need 1 singular kill. That's all I need. All we need is a lone little rogue running around by himself. Come walking into me. Donate his life to our cause. Oh, that cast speed's nice. It's been a while since I ran a real kit. This is a bad one, so. Okay. You know what, chat? We're gonna 500 IQ this, actually. We're gonna go the other way. I don't know how much the green gem was, but what I did was more worth it anyway, because I needed a magic prot. Classic rogue, bro. Mob jumping to hell. You're a piece of crap, bro. Well, that was our one rogue, but I have no idea where he went. Oh, found him. There's another guy, too. See if he wants to try to stat check me. Buddy? Now we're in a bad spot. What is this game, bro? People hate Warlock, really. Where did they even go? Okay, bro. Remind me to never get trapped in this module with 2 rogues ever again. I'm dead. Bro, rock this guy. Dead. Oh my god. Ah, because that wasn't cancer at all. You. What's annoying thing is that almost worked. I have no idea how they got out so easily, but... I'd love to hit this health shrine. Thank you. Holy frock, dude. There's another squire guy. I would love to show you guys how much this build eats up fighters. Halberd fighter? My mouse pad's dirty. Okay. All of that chaos for a little wire fighter, bro. This build cooked. It's just so bad to play against a fighter. Because I win at melee, I win at range. It's pretty bad. And nerf Warlock. Yeah, exactly. This class is busted, bro. The med refills. The lockpick is actually fire. Jack's kind of fire. Alright. Jeez, that was just like so many dealing with mobs. That would have been so much easier if I had Phantomize. We're playing demons, though. Weakness plus going demon, he just had no chance. No one's been here, really? I am legitimately curious about where those rogues went. Like, I'm not like saying that as like a content thing. I legitimately don't know how they got out so easily. Because I guess they both double jumped out and then closed doors. Doors weren't closed. Or doors weren't open, so. Right? I don't mind having this guy to just blood bag. All right. No one's been to graveyard? Really? Inspired the Warlock in me? Where you make it look so easy? Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. This is the class I have by far the most hours on, so. I think we found one of them, chat. What the? Alright. I mean, Ardich upgrade? Okay, well, that happened, I guess. Okay, the real question is, chat, would y'all watch a video that, like, I did more than one high roller runs? Oh, Ranger. Maybe I don't do that question, doesn't matter. I don't want to push this guy like this. Very sketchy. Yeah, he's just staying out of range. Oh! And I got owned by Ranger. Never mind, guys. Remember that whole thing I said? Don't matter. Yeah, he's pretty geared. That would have been great to kill that guy, but GG. Keep rocking G. Yeah, Ranger is very hard to deal with. Really, you should never push a Ranger, but I mean, might as well go for it. This guy's looting my... Your kid is worth 10x what my kid is worth. Alright, well. We got the 0 to hero done, I guess. That was a crazy, weird game, but... Oh, is that why? Did I get a headshot by the mob, too? I thought I went around the corner so the mob wouldn't have shot around the corner. Oh, well. I'm not mad. Y'all may see that in a video. Maybe not. We'll see. I have been wanting to make a 0 to hero on that build, so... But unfortunately, guys, that is got to be it for me. I got to get up hella early tomorrow. It was fun. I'll play more other stuff. I'm also going to actually try to accrue some gold. So, yeah, I'll try to actually get some kits going here. I haven't been trying to make money recently. I've just been doing 0 to heroes and stuff, so I've been poor for a while now. But I'll make some money so that I can run some gear for you guys on stream. Then my next couple videos are going to be probably this build, 0 to hero, this build guide, and then Dark Offering build guide, or just 0 to heroes that I come up with. So thank you for all the love today. If you haven't already, please go watch my new video. It was very fun. I enjoyed it. GG's Flex. Nice to meet you. Thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for engaging. It was fun to have you here. That being said, guys, that's all for me. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.